Hello, Identity 5 gamers. I feel like it's been a minute since I've done a video intro. Oh my gosh, I haven't been doing many videos recently. Oh, it's been such a busy time, especially with the Demon King Challenge tournament. Hope you guys had fun watching that over the weekend. But today, we are going to be watching some more tournaments. We're actually going back to watching some IVL, since I'm actually quite behind on IVL. So we're going to watch a couple of sets today. I don't know what week from, but it should be pretty exciting. I've heard that today there is actually a MELLY player that actually carries one of the games in our first matchup. So let's just get right into it, because I'm excited to see this MELLY gameplay. And here we go. It looks like the first matchup is between TE and Do5. I think we're watching GG versus WBG on our second set of the day. But we have a mech, an arrow, an officer, an enchantress versus a Goatman. So what's interesting about IGL and IVL, from what I've heard, I haven't really seen a ton of it. I've seen a lot more IGL than I have IVL. But it seems like right now in IVL, hunters are absolutely cooking, especially on like the best teams. And then in IJL, it seems like the survivors are doing way better. So we're going to be seeing an instant bot drop here from Drop, actually. A bot drop from Drop that's quite funny sounding. And we're not going to, bother breaking it, because it'll just be too much distance given to this mechanic here. We do see Giant Claw and other things on this Goatman here. We're just going to get a very early hit onto the mechanic. This is completely fine. I mean, even if the mech goes down to a second cage, which will likely happen right here since she has no control over the pallet, and she'll... Oh, wait. Maybe there's a chance here. Let's see. This mechanic is timing her going back into the cages very, very well. Okay, that's another cage cut. That was really, really good. He's going to run into the Goatman here, while we see the Enchantress readying up for some harassment. And they're going to start trying to get the bot a little bit closer to his Cypher. We do see MHXM with that Abnormal here. Will he try to go for a cage block? Nope, we're just going to try to break the cage. No, we're not. Oh my goodness, drops. Mind games are insane. We do see the flywheel. Is it enough? Is it enough? It's enough! Oh my gosh, but we're going to go down to a basic here, it looks like. Let's see, just going to die off in the corner. Yep. Make it a long chair. The Enchantress is here to harass, but this also gives time for the mechanic to heal and maybe move the bot. No, we're just going to heal. We're not going to try to move the bot at all. We will smack the Enchantress, which means she does have a 3-stack to utilize now, although I don't know if it's excitement yet, but it would make sense that it's not going to be excitement if he's respecting it this hard. But yeah, the Enchantress is doing really, really good with this harassment right now. And there's the 3-stack just to stall for a little bit of time. And that is fine. That's all, honestly, all you really need. She stalled for so much time. Bot is now really, really close to that Cypher. I think it already did start the Cypher. Bot is now working on the Cypher. That is really, really good for them. Especially since they did not die near any Cyphers. A good flywheel from the Enchantress, while the Officer is going to be coming in. He's just going to quickly tap the Enchantress there. Lots of energy to use. We can go back. Careful, the tram! Oh my goodness. Scary, scary. The tram could have hit him. Break the cage real fast. Chip the Officer. Lots of chip hits from this Goatman. That's like, what, 4 chip hits now? 4 or 5? 4? I think that's 5 chip hits, actually. Because he chipped the mech twice, chipped the Enchantress twice, chipped the Officer once. That's 5 total chips. Dude, this Goatman is downing a bag of potato chips right now or something, dude. I swear. Dark Cloud. More like... There's no joke to be made there. I can't think of anything. I was thinking like Dark Cloud, potato chip. There's like nothing that clouds have to do with chips. Is there? I'm really trying to think of like any sort of pun that I can make, and I just couldn't think of anything. That's depressing. What's not depressing for these survivors are these Cyphers, although the Officer pops his, which means no audience effect boost. Something that IJL has been doing a ton, and I imagine IVL has been doing it too. Again, I haven't really watched it consistently. Maybe it's just this team. Is that they're leaving Cyphers primed after their first one that they pop. That way, whenever somebody's on the chair, everybody gets a 12% Cypher speed boost, which is ridiculous, dude. Absolutely ridiculous. We're gonna abnormal the... Okay, I don't really know what the point of that stun was. What the... The Enchantress got launched! What the heck? Wait, huh? That was weird. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I thought the Enchantress somehow poofed outside the cage. She still did get teleported, though. She got launched all the way out there. Let's see here. We do not have any... Oh, we do have harassment. A good... Oh my gosh, what a flywheel from Drop. And we smack down the Enchantress here instead. Mechanic can pop her Cypher with the bot. bot looks like it will end up doing an entire Cypher. Can she kite out into the Cypher? Is primed, though. That's not going to hit. Oh, it's really close. Really close. Oh, and that's going to be enough. That's going to be more than enough. They're just going to pop right here, I think. No, they're not. They're going to wait for the Enchantress to go down, or the mechanic to go down. Not going to go back for the Enchantress. Charles is going to get on the gate. At this point, Goatman wants to wait a little bit of time for Trait and Cage energy. He'll go for a basic hit here. Do they pop? They do actually pop, it looks like here. Mechanic should probably instant die. Well, she's not going to be able to kite for very... Oh, now she can... Okay, she is going to go down. Yeah, she's going to go down. But no Trait, and only one Cage is ready, which means MHXM has to get gritty here. Mechanic still has self-heal. The entire team still has self-heal. This is looking like a 3. No, I can't say that for sure. It could be a tie because it is Goatman and he will have TP here. But he's gonna have to hit the officer and somehow block him for 5 whole seconds. Let's see here. Officer actually can't just go to the dungeon. No, that's gonna be a 3. Yeah, that will be a 3. It's guaranteed, especially with Cage. That is it. Goatman's not even checking the right area. Okay. Well played from TE there. Really good game. All right, moving on to the next match, we do see Pepe's Goatman out here as well, going up against the Do 5 survivors, rocking Puppet, Officer, Lucky Guy, and Mage. It's kind of funny how much Lucky Guy is still being played even after nerfs, but you know he's still really good. Still such a really good character. Peeper Goatman, interesting. Rocking Peepers, not abnormal or anything else like that. Okay. And Peeper Goatman is still pretty common. Let's see here. Claustro, Berserker, Wanted Order, Overwhelm, Detention, and Trump card. We're just going to be walking around here. Pepe is completely lost. Wow. Completely lost. Yeah, it's Silver the Hedgehog is upstairs. You know. And he thought he was going to go graveyard. Unfortunate for that. I guess he wanted to find the Lucky Guy. Oh, he definitely found the Lucky Guy here. Definitely found the Lucky Guy. Lucky Guy uses his Wish. He has Pocket Watch and Perfume, which is a really good combo. Let's see which one he uses first. Probably Perfume, I'm going to guess here. Let's see. Perfume now. Beautiful Perfume from the Lucky Guy. That's 1 Cage kited. And the Cyphers are already quite good. Although he has 90 energy on this Goatman here. Let's see. Ooh. All right, lock him off. Pocket Watch being used. Yeah, Pocket Watch is really tough for Goatman to deal with. It is so hard to tell where he is. Oh, wait. Did he miss that? No, he got it. He got it. No, he didn't get it. Never mind. He didn't get it. Boop. Okay. That's 1 hit on the Lucky. We have 48 energy. That's 3 cages kited so far. Let's see here. Black cage moment. That's 4 cages kited. This is going to be a 3 Cypher kite for the Lucky Guy. Does get a trade, which I guess is fine for the Goatman. But, this is really not the best. Really not the best for Pepe here. That'll be a down right there. That's a 3 Cypher plus kite against Goatman. That is huge, dude. Absolutely huge from that Lucky Guy. Yeah, I can't help but feel like Pepe got a little unlucky with that black cage not able to, like, go through, but Lucky Guy was able to, like, sneak through it somehow. I don't really know how exactly that worked. I guess it was just, like, a slight adjacent positioning or something here. Pepe has really lost this game. Oh my gosh. I have no idea where this rescuer is coming from. Yeah, as we can see, the Cyphers are staying primed here. That way they have that audience effect boost. Now, while Lucky Guy's on the chair, each of those 2 Cyphers are moving 12% faster than they normally do. I literally like to call it like it's Postman letter, but better. And that's a damages rescue from the Officer. This is really good for the Officer. Really good. Yeah, they only need, like, what? 1 more rescue. They have Puppeteer with Tide Turner. Yeah, this should be a 4% endgame. They all have Borrowed, a second Tide Turner. As long as they just, like, are able to pop these Cyphers without too much trouble, this should be 4% endgame, I'm pretty sure. Because now, the second this Lucky Guy gets chaired again, they're going to get that audience effect. So look at how fast that 59% Cypher is going. It's, like, ever so slightly faster now. It is 12% faster, which sometimes might just be the difference maker. We're going to see Puppet coming in here. Oh, but he escapes. He gets out of the cage. Okay, he hits the Lewis. He might try to stall this rescue. Let's see. Does stall the rescue a little bit here. Stall. Swings and hits the Lucky Guy here. But Cypher at 83. Titanner should be enough to carry them to victory here. Let's see. We do smack down the Lucky Guy, but both Cyphers should be primed. Wait a minute. Why? Wait, hold on. Where's the last Cypher? They're going to try to go for this pallet. Oh, they're going to go for the classic pallet play. I've seen this one at that. It's always right here. Look at this. There's nothing Goatman can do here. There's literally nothing he can do. Yeah. No, there's literally like hardly any counterplay to this. You just stand in the way. There's literally no counterplay to this, by the way. He has to blink. And even then, if they react to the blink, it's cooked. Yeah. Oh, that pop was kind of bad. Okay, he can still tie because that pop kind of screwed things over, but it kind of makes sense. Anyway, I've seen that strategy. That's like the third time I've seen that strategy. We're just going to warp right here. Gonna hide with our officer. This is looking like a tie for Pepe. This is like a tie. That was really good from Do 5 though, using that strategy. Onto the officer now. No, we're not. Onto the mage. Onto the officer. Onto the mage. Onto the officer. Onto the officer. Onto the mage. Onto the officer. Onto the mage. Who? Hello? The mage. Okay, definitely the mage. Sheesh. Okay, get blocked off there. Classic mage gaming. Swings 3 times to hit that wand. Oh my gosh. Second cage here. Black cages himself. We're gonna have another wand here. Doesn't hit the wand, which is good. You don't want to hit the wand. What the? Oh! I was like, huh? I saw him running. It was his wand over there. What the heck? Okay, that is gonna be a draw for TE. Which means they are now currently in the lead with what? 5-3? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good lead so far. They're not leaving though? Why aren't they leaving? I guess maybe they're just like in case the Goatman decides to be a little greedy. But it's a tie. Yeah, they're just gonna leave. They're like, yeah, he's not leaving. We'll just take the tie. We'll just take the tie. Now moving on to round 2, second half, we've got Mr. Hullabaloo out here from Pepe. We also did ban out the Bald Bro. As a reminder, Bald Bro is a really, really annoying character for Hullabaloo, specifically because to be able to get rid of his smoke, he actually has to swing 3 times just to get rid of the smoke effect for that Bald Bro. So Hullabaloos tend to ban him quite a bit here. Why the heck is the quality so bad? Oh, that's why. I see. Forgive me. Let's see. Inso Detention with Warp on this Hulla. That's a pretty standard, safe build for this Hulla. Chasing down this Ante, the Koa 7 Ante. We love to see it. Love me some Antique Dealer gameplay here from Do5. We have Patient, Merc, and Aeroplanist on this team as well. And we are just going to be sitting here on the coaster waiting for the Hullabaloo to choose a side here. Okay. Gonna vault on over, go to this pallet here. That's 2 hits. 1 more clone. Okay, 1 more hit. There's the clone. And how is she gonna deal with Insolence? That is the big question, because Insolence should be up in 3 seconds. There it is. Boop. Oh, the red canceled her flute. Ooh, unfortunate for Zeez here. We're gonna get 1 little snipe, 2 little snipes, and that's all for now. She's probably gonna go down to either a jump or the next clone. We're actually... Okay, maybe that may have genuinely been the world's most unnecessary warp. That like he literally gained nothing from that. he genuinely gained nothing from that warp. Like he could have just been more patient and then got the exact same down with a jump. Yeah, I think that was just a little greedy. We are gonna see Aeroplanist fly on over. That's a damage rescue. Beautiful positioning from this arrow. Oh my gosh. Investing a lot into this double down here, and she's gonna be able to make a little bit of distance. But not enough because Hullabaloo can just jump over this entire thing. Yep. And now she's gonna run on back because she knows. We do see that Domeki is here, but he's gonna run on back. Okay. We do miss one of our flutes, but we get one of them, which is fine. Going back and forth here. We do have 1 stun left. Let's see. 1 stun, 1 jump. There's the stun. 5 seconds of free kite. We do have Flywheel from Zeez as well. Let's see here. That's black. We might try to go for a double inside red so she can't flywheel. There's white. She flywheel. Why did you fly? I guess she was expecting double color. I think that's why. That must be why she did it. She was probably expecting double color there. I can only assume. Okay. They're keeping this. Wait. Why are they keeping the ciphers primed if they already? Okay. So I don't know why they're keeping that 1 cipher at 99. There's literally no reason to do that. Maybe somebody accidentally popped or something. But But the audience effect does not happen unless after 2 ciphers have popped. Once 2 ciphers have popped, you don't get that boost anymore. So that 99% cipher doesn't really matter here. As long as Merc doesn't get TS, they should be fine. He does take a double hit here, which means he should try to like body block for the anti a little bit here. Let's see. Unfortunate, not gonna be able to get that body. Ciphers are moving pretty fast though. They are moving quite fast. I don't think it's gonna be enough for Tide Turner though. We'll see. We shall see if she can make it to this pallet. She'll drop, maybe do a super slow vault. Super slow vault, but unfortunately it is not enough time. She needed at least, what, 3 more seconds? 3 more seconds, yeah. 3 more seconds was needed there. Okay, that was still quite good from the survivors. I think Pepe is going to be able to manage another tie here. But yeah, it seems like, at least for now, maybe it's just this matchup, but it seems like right now, the meta seems to be quite balanced between hunters and survivors right now. It's like, if both sides play well, it should just be a tie. You know, that seems like the meta that we are in right now. If both sides play well, it's a tie. So until the meta like has new buffs and nerfs or adjustments, seems like it's a lot of ties. That's if both sides play well. Whenever one like outplays or etc., it's a different kind of thing. But I don't know. That seems to be what I've been seeing a lot in IJL as well. Is it's like, if both sides play well, it's just always going to be a tie. So we'll see how it plays out in the rest of the matches. Now we're going to see Peddler. Okay, the Granny's coming out again. And Granny's played a lot more. I think what's interesting about the Granny is that she actually has, I think, like, she has a lot of, like, varied results, I should say. She's lost a lot, she's won a lot, she's tied a lot. But she, especially recently, if you guys haven't really seen, she's being played a lot on Moonlit and on Hospital. There are teams that have really good Peddlers, especially in IJL, because again, I haven't watched too much IVL. But there are teams that are playing Peddler on Hospital. So they pick Hospital, and they're like, okay, our survivors are gonna like just go crazy because that's a survivor-sided map. And then our Peddler player, who's good at Peddler, can maybe get a win on Hospital because Peddler is actually one of the very few hunters that, from what we've seen, is actually pretty good on Hospital. Because most hunters, you give them Hospital and they're going to start crying. But Peddler on Hospital is not too bad, not too shabby at all. We are going to see chasing the Finn all the way to 4th here. We haven't used like any vines or anything. We're going to go for a quick cross here. Let's see. I don't really know what that was supposed to be. We are going to go for a vine here. Let's see the vine. Good control. Good control, however. Finn was positioned very well for a dodge there. This is a really good kite right now. We're going to warp for the first hit. Can we get the ball in time, though? Let's see. We don't even get the chips. The chips did not come out. This is not good. This is really bad for the Peddler. This is really bad for this Peddler. He makes that vault. No way. Oh my gosh, this Peddler's getting absolutely cooked. She has like nothing, dude. She actually has nothing. Oh, she's getting so cooked, dude. I mean, there's no more resources for the Finn, so he's gonna take a quick basic here. Dude, I kind of feel bad. This Peddler is getting absolutely destroyed. She can't vine here, otherwise it's oh. I think that was supposed to be a vine. Okay, there we go. Peddler's swing recovery is really good. That was a really good kite. Yeah, I think this was just Finn kind of outplaying here, and the Peddler, I don't really know what happened there. I don't know why she like chipped random things. She like did that random weird swing. I don't know. I don't know what's up with the MHXM, but it was a little interesting with this Peddler so far. We're probably going to see the Mercenary come in here for the first rescue because of the Tide Turner. He's coming in quite late, though. Quite late. So he's going to probably have to use a double pad here. Do see some chips. Going to try to grab some more chips here. Let's see. He has to rescue. Terror. No terror shock. Wonderful rescue from this Mercenary here. Wonderful rescue. Yeah, that's just a really good rescue here. And we are going to just die in a corner with our Finn. All balls are broke. Ciphers are insane right now. We do not have double Tide Turner, and the Embalmer has not embalmed him either. So I think Cypher Bridge is the one at 91, I believe. We're going to send in the Patient to rescue. Does not have Flywheel, it's only Knee Jerk. I guess they're expecting an opera singer here from MHXM with these builds. Actually, this really looks like an opera team with the speed and the embalmer and the mercenary. It's like it looks embalmery, or sorry, it looks opera-y. We're gonna try to just go for the mercenary here, kill the mercenary. That way the Cypher doesn't get popped. The 7-9 Cypher does not get popped, and this gives MHXM one last chance to get a tie here. Finn needs to kite for a little bit longer. What happened? Why didn't he vault? Huh? What happened? Weird. Okay, I don't really know what happened there, but they're probably just gonna pop right here. So they kind of have to. Otherwise, she's gonna lock it. Yep. Their positioning for endgame is not the best, so MHXM will be able to get another draw here. It's just draw city here. Patient is out of hooks, actually. Wow, I think he hooked to the chair and then to a Cypher, and then maybe, I don't know what happened to his third hook, but maybe it was also to a Cypher here. Let's see. We do not catch him with the Vine. We're gonna grab a second Vine here. If he just straight Vine, he should be dead. Yeah, Vine here. Patient should die. Not the greatest. Oh well, that's okay actually. I'll say not the greatest Vine control from MHXM, but this looks like it's going to be another standard draw. Lots of draws today in this match. Lots and lots of draws. But of course, that means we're going to be seeing round 3, and that is a composer. That is a composer. Oh my gosh, we're banning. I know Suda does play Spider, but banning Spider over Ivy is kind of crazy. But Composer, I guess maybe they were hard reading the Ivy? Because Composer's not bad versus Ivy. If there's any of the big 4 that Composer can handle, it's Ivy. He can't really handle Hullabaloo, he can't really handle Goatman, he can't really handle Opera. Like at that point, like his base character is just not good enough. Like he can always win mind games, that's all he's really going to be able to do. Tuning Fork against Opera will be able to like delay a hit, but against a 10 MS Opera that's good is like not gonna do much. But I'm happy to see Composer anytime because he's one of my faves. So we'll see if the Composer Cypher Rush can cook a little bit here. We're actually gonna be chasing the cheese here, and he got spooked out of his shovel. Ooh, that's really bad for Non. That's really bad for Non here. But quite good for Suda right now. We are gonna be utilizing the broken windows from this Postman letter here. You use the farewell letter there. And we're moving toward Postman Cypher here. Actually going to pressure down the, I think that was Finn Cypher right there. Grave could get inside another shovel right here. He's going to have to, I think. Let's see. Red lighting a little bit. Okay, hits the shovel there. Luckily for the Grave, did not actually look at the Ivy that time. Probably had his camera facing completely away. I didn't check it fully. We should be able to force Blink here, I think. Let's see. Unless the Ivy just goes for like some mind games. I'm probably just going to go for some mind games here. Okay. There's the Blink. Okay. Yep. There is the Blink. Alright, the Graves Kite was not the greatest, but he forced Blink. The only issue is they have no more Tide Turners. And this Ivy is 1 hit away from full presence. So, it's going to be Basement too. Ooh. This is not bad for Suda at all. Not bad at all. The only saving grace is their decoding is quite fast because they have Postman Cypher Rush and Composer Cypher Rush. So if anybody's going to rescue, it's probably going to be that Finn. And he might come in here with a cheeky ball. We'll see. But it actually looks like the Postman is going to be fitting the Tinnitus here instead of the Finn. Which is interesting. Now, selling against Ivy is usually considered to be not viable. But in this situation, I don't really think they can afford to go for a rescue. I mean, it's Basement. And she can just pressure Cyphers for free. She knows everybody's locations. I think you could actually maybe greed a little bit here. I think you could actually maybe afford to greed because already after half, I think you could have afforded to greed, TP'd onto somebody, and then maybe like kept Yith here and came back. Because Postman could have been possessed. I don't know. I feel like Suda could have definitely maybe greeded a little bit here, just a little. I know it's always no greedy, like that's the rule, no greedy. But even then, I think it was a safe amount of greed. Usually, no greedy refers to like risky plays that are just not worth it, that are greedy. But I don't feel like TPing was that risky. We are going to see Composer utilize his Tuning Fork just to get some distance here. Now, it doesn't really matter because the Ivy's not full presence, but at least we'll give him the distance to get to hospital here. We're going to give him a letter as well. So, Postman going overtime with the Windows letter, the Cypher letter, and the Shoe letter. Going crazy. I love calling it the Shoe letter. I've mentioned that 1,000 times, but it's just so funny to call it Shoe letter. Frog Finn's going to drop a ball, and we break it. Pretty standard here. Ivy game, you know, Ivy game, very standard, very repetitive, very, dare I say, boring with a capital B. But I just want to see Composer do something, bro. Chase the Composer, go back to Composer, bro. I want to see some Frederick Kreberg gaming. Okay, we TP back. There's Frederick Kreberg. He's gonna Frederick Kreberg all over the place. I'm actually wondering something. I wonder if Audience Effect is worth it to go for against an Ivy, because it looks like they did not utilize Audience Effect in this game since 2 ciphers have popped. I imagine that it's probably maybe too risky against an Ivy, although I don't know for sure. I won't say that I know for sure or not, because Audience Effect is still very, very new. And I haven't really seen teams implement it until recently. I think it's only been like, you know, for the past 3 to 4 weeks they've been working on their Audience Effect based strategies. But they are on the last cipher here. Everybody does have Borrowed. Composer does get spooked, which is fine, because that means he can't die. He can't get like double hit here. Blink is ready on this Ivy, but I don't think she's going to be able to prevent a cipher pop for too much longer. We'll see. The mid cipher is 74. It's always really bad that mid is your last, but they are doing the classic Ivy thing where each person is assigned a cipher. We're going to full pres the Finn here. It does get the 99 on the Finn. Might try to get a hit on the Finn before utilizing the 100. We'll see here. Finn forces it. Okay. As he should. As he should. You definitely want to try to force it there. Otherwise, you might get double hit, and that could be very, very scary. Composer might be able to pop here, actually. Let's see. I think he's just going to... Nah, he can't. It's primed, though. It's primed. Oh, the blink. Wait, is that worth it, though? Is it? I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's worth it. No, I don't think that's worth it. You blinked to down the Composer, but, like, how much longer can you prevent the endgame? The Cypher's primed. Like, why blink there? Blink when the Cypher's full pres the... Wait. Flywheel to this pallet. You don't make that because Hunt. Actually, that wasn't even Hunt Ivy, was it? Huh. Interesting. You know, she actually will get Overwhelm here. When she chairs this Finn, I think this will be an Overwhelm. 2 Overwhelm stacks, right? She's not chairing the Finn. Huh? Wait, she's baiting in the Composer. I think she wants to tap at the... Also, probably waiting for a trait a little bit here. And the more time you can buy... Like, waiting for full pres, waiting for trait. Yeah, 2 stacks Overwhelm. Let's see here. Postman with this very goofy-looking movement. Composer is very scared to pop that Cypher. Very scared. We'll go for the Composer here. He's 100. He goes down again. Yeah, this is where things are a little tricky. Because you can't rescue with the half-health character. Although maybe it would have been wiser to rescue with the half-health character. I don't really know. With somebody being injured here, she can constantly keep full pressing back and forth and back and forth. She may drop the... No, she can't. Composer will struggle if she drops. So she'll chair Composer here. This is Composer's second chair. Blink is up in 50. That was actually... Like, she actually blinked when the Cypher was primed, and she was able to stall another 100 seconds. This is really, really, really good. We do hit the postman. We just need to pop. We need to pop here. Yep, we need to pop. Full pres isn't quite ready, but it will be right now. Blink is not ready for another 30 seconds, but attention is up for 2 whole minutes. Postman, can we mind game the scare? We did mind game the scare, actually. That's huge. He does have dungeon. Everybody has a dungeon letter, so they're going to open these gates really, really, really fast. Wait, the Yith is not in position. Wait, the Yith is out of position. Wait, it's a tie. It's a tie. Wait. Why was her Yith not positioned? Why would she not send the Yith out toward the... Because she full pressed the postman, but the second it didn't work, you needed to put your Yith on the gate, right? Can postman manage dungeon? I don't think he can. I think he's kind of cooked here, right? He's gonna make sure the tablet spawns beneath him, so the Ivy needs to come up and get him. Oh, this is tough because it's like, is the Yith above or is it below? It's below. Slow evolve. The dungeon. Oh, he doesn't go for dungeon. He has dog. Blink. 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 Yep, there we go. Okay. I feel like maybe if he just like booked it to dungeon, maybe there was a small chance. Yeah, there may have been a small chance. They're gonna try to rescue. What? Excuse me? They think they can 3? This is greedy. I mean, Do5 is down, but this is gonna be insanely difficult to 3 escape. I feel like they just take the tie. What? This is so greedy. They have to have a plan though, surely. Composer will open up the gate. Finn will rescue. Postman has dog and letter. But there's no flywheel, so like, I don't know, dude. I guess he has ball. I guess if they like get a good rescue, they can. All right. Yeah, imagine he just got TS there. That would have sucked for him. Flywheel. Oh, wait. He has a body block. No way they got it. And dungeon. And dungeon. They actually get it? No way. No. You know what? I think that actually tried to put it. I think that should have been a tie. Oh my gosh, I think that should have been a tie. I think if they were maybe slightly more patient and just hit the Finn, I think it would have been fine. I think more patience is needed. Anyway, I think this is the match that people are telling me that the melee here absolutely carries. But look at this matchup, by the way. So I think what TE wants is they want to be able to match a 3 escape, which is why they have such a crazy comp out here. Melly, Weepy, Wendy, and Beep Beep. This is a crazy comp. Although I absolutely love a comp like this because this team synergizes very well with each other. Because Cheerleader can refresh everybody here. Cheerleader and Melly is a very, very good combo. They have tied Cheerleader, wow. Like Weeping Clown can support, Cheerleader can support, Meteor can support, Melly can support. These are all like support and assist characters that can all like cycle and support each other. While Weeping can rescue and so can the Cheer, I guess, with Tide Turner. Looks like the Beep Beep will be taking the first chase here, most likely. Yeah, Beep Beep will take first chase. It's so funny looking at Melly when she gets off her bees that it says a 2.5 second cooldown, which I think she's the only person with a 0.5 in her cooldown, which is a little funny to see. Most people have like a solid 1 second, but she has 2.5, which is pretty funny. Yeah, Beep Beep is Beep Beeping here in what? Why did you not just drop the pallet? Hello? Huh? Excuse me? Okay, we do see the bees. He's gonna warp past the bees! Bro, that's so mean. Warp past Melly's poor bees? Beta swing? Okay. Into the... Oh! Wait, you can do that because Gamekeeper's swing is so laggy. Wait. No, that's actually so good. Okay, so a lot of hunters have a ton of lag on their balloon swing. Gamekeeper is one of them. He has so much lag. Oh my, this is a very advanced melee play. Because when he swings, look at that. So she's trying to catch him. She catches him here. The second you're in the middle of a swarm, that is when you can manipulate the hunter's position the most. Look at that. And then when he's swinging, he's already dragging you into the pallet, and then boom. That is one of the most beautiful melee plays I've ever seen in my entire life. I've seen similar plays to that, but never to this like level. That was absolutely insane. This is why I love Melly, dude. This is why I love Melly so much. Because she has so many advanced tricks like this that are really, really difficult to pull off. I'm telling you, dude. Melly, like, everybody says she's so basic and bare bones and all the same, but I'm telling you, dude, she has so much, like, tech. This is why I love Melly, dude. Like, it's quite literally that, like... I'm sorry, but, like, Melly is, like, another character that people always overlook. But, like, she has so, like, she has so much depth to her character. Just like it's the same with like how her character faced like adversity, you know, where so many people saw her for like surface level. She was like a trophy wife to Joshua, and then like she was only seen for certain things. And it's the same way with her gameplay, dude. I'm telling you. Like, this character is so cool. This is why I love Melly so much, dude. She's just so cool. Such a cool character, both gameplay and lore wise. Oh, I love Melly so much, dude. And she pulls back the bees to bait a swing. So even though she has like 1% bees, she can still use those bees to bait swings for the later. So she can still have an like even if Melly's at 1% bees, she could still technically have an infinite item use. That's the thing. She still has like an infinite item to use as long as she just like baits one swing and then pulls them back immediately. Oh, I love Melly, dude. She's so cool. Melly is so cool. Anyway, sorry. Oh, that was so cool, dude. And then her kite was like forever too. Oh my gosh. That was just so beautiful, bro. A really good rocket from the Weeping Clown leads to a free rescue and a body block for Melly. And she's gonna be able to get away. She leaves the bees out here, pulls them back again. And look at that. It looks like she has 0% item, but she always has one. She always has an item. It's ridiculous, dude. Actually ridiculous. She will be going down right here. They should be able, with the support and cheerleader tied, they should be able to manage. They should be able to manage 4-person endgame, I think. Melly will probably sacrifice her life for the other 3, but we'll see. They're gonna have Weeping reach 25 stacks as well, so that he can have a revive here, it looks like. While the Meteor's gonna go for last effort. We are gonna put a trap on this gate just to make it a little bit more difficult. Yeah, because nobody's gonna be on this gate immediately, but they also could fly wheel it. Weeping dies. He's only at 24 though. Wait a minute, the Weeping just died. He wasn't at 25, he couldn't revive. Okay. We're gonna try to go for a hook down. Oh, they just pop, yeah. They're like, yeah, he's standing still. Let's just pop. We have the bees to block the hook. Bees. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, the bees are there to block still ever so slightly. No, bees are gone now, But the Weeping! He didn't think about the Weeping! And Melly Flywheel? Melly, you're so cool! No! Oh, this is so cool though. We go for the warp. Beep beep. Beep beep, you gotta beep beep. Uh-oh, traps. He's just sending out more rockets, this guy Weeping. He's still sending out more rockets. He's cooked though, his Weeping's dead. Oh, what a dodge! The cheerleader speed boost? The boost? To the pallet? Oh, and he walks around the trap. Oh my gosh, and the Wendy is healing the Melly, but Melly picks up. And oh, I know what she was gonna do. She's gonna try to time the hit so that she'd heal instantly. Oh, Melly, you're a genius. You're an absolute genius, and you carried this game. A 3 escape from TE. That was beautiful, bro. Absolutely beautiful Melly gameplay. That was so good. Oh, that was so good. Oh, that was one of the best games I've ever seen, bro. That was one of the best games I've ever seen. Okay, moving on to the next match, though. We have, I say next match, next set. Even though I'm the only one who really calls them that. We have GG versus WBG. And we're rocking with a very similar Game 1 Ever Sleeping Town with a Goatman. We've got a mech, we've got an anti, we've got a meteor, and we've got an aeroplanist. This is a, or sorry, not aeroplanist, a first officer. Are we gonna hit the bot? We are gonna hit the bot here, it looks like. Okay. Oh, because we double cage, but that's fine. So she breaks the cage with the time that the bot died. So that's already 1 cage kited. That's quite good for this mech. We drop another bot here, and we're just not gonna bother trying to kill it here. We're just gonna try to hit the mech here. I think 3 cages is fine, honestly. 3 cages is fine here. Anti's nearby. Maybe we could see some anti-harassment, actually. Let's see. 32% chance of a 4K and going down by like 0.2% each second. That's crazy. Look at that, dude. The prediction is like by 0.2, 0.1, 0.3. So basically every second that you don't kill somebody, it's like 0.2%. You see that? That's ridiculous. I really wish I knew how those statistics functioned. Those like AI predictions, dude. I really wish I knew. It's probably just based off of like statistics in the match, like Cypher progress. That's probably what it is. Like it's like it takes into account health states, and Cypher progress. That's probably the only thing that takes into account for. Maybe the character as well, like the average character, like Goatman or whatever. I don't know. It's interesting. Bot is out. We do have Abnormal, though. Abnormal is going to really put this Goatman back into this game here, especially Abnormaling the Officer's Cypher here. Oh, I think... Oh, he forced the watch early. That was smart. By going for a backdash, he like made the Officer think that he was going to use a cage. But that wasn't the case. Twas not the case here. Oh, he breaks the cage really fast, though. This is going to be a really good rescue from the Officer. Let's see. He's trying to stall as much time as possible here. Yeah, that was a really good rescue from the Officer. Really, really good. I mean, the Goatman kind of gave it to him. He kind of gave him an easier rescue because the Abnormal. But that's kind of the trade-off, right? That is kind of the trade-off, is like, do you get a good rescue for Abnormal? Usually the answer is yes. But, you know, having a Cypher go minus 60 is really, really, really good. There's also a mech with Tide as well, which is pretty interesting. They have 3 Tide Tuner Borrows on this team. So that's pretty interesting. We are going to probably try to get the Meteor to rescue next, but she's getting quite cut off here. Might not be able to get it. Nope, there she is. Miss Wendington. But it looks like we're actually going to go for a double rescue. The Auntie's coming in here too, which is going to allow the Meteor to come in. Yep, there we go. This allows Meteor to come in more safely. Oh, but she... Oh, wait! Wait, she's not going to get it, is she? She doesn't make it. Oh, she doesn't make it. She got caught by the classic Goatman trick and the Wind Blast and the pallet and the double cage. We finally dropped the pallet here. And she's going to go down. Oh, that's a big mistake. A big mistake from Pipisha. Cyphers are still pretty good, though, thanks to that mechanic. But it would have been really nice had they got that rescue. We don't really see stuffed rescues too often in tournaments. So that's really good from Nia here. Very, very good from Nia. And we do have another Abnormal that we could use here. This is actually... He actually can win this right now because he still has Abnormal in trait. We're going to have the Officer get blocked off here, go for a quick little Chipperino, and then he can't do anything now. Now he's going to go down. So that's another stuffed rescue from Nia. We do see the bot up here. We're probably going to take some time to Abnormal it real quick. We go for a drop down hit on the bot, actually, looks like. Now, what is that supposed to do? I don't really think that... Yeah, that cage doesn't really do anything. I guess it kind of keeps him in this area so that he can't go anywhere. Cage right here. Keep him out of the pallets. Boom. There's the hit. We do get the rescue on the Wendington. We were thinking about using Cloud. We are going to go for Cloud. It's going to be Cloud and opening a chest at the same time. Nope, we're going to get off our Cloud. We're too scared. We are way too scared. We're going to work on a new Cypher with our Auntie. Interesting that Nia is not actually going for any Abnormal play at the moment. I wonder why he's holding on to his trait. He's probably going to chair... He's trying out over here. Interesting. He may just TP to the Auntie here. I doubt he will, but he may just TP. Let's see. Probably not because he just has Cage to get over there. And this will also force in the half-health Wendy to get the rescue if he goes for Auntie. Yep. He's not gonna... I think he's too scared. If he TPs onto Auntie, he's gonna get swung on 3 times. This is a very, very, very safe play. But I guess he also wants to hit this Wendy. They pop. This is gonna be a very dangerous endgame. Oh, it's because the Officer has no items, actually. Oh, he's dead. Okay, and the Wendy went Graveyard. But the Officer still is... Auntie's gonna be on the gate. Ooh, I can see the difficulties here. So I think what Nia's plan was, he knows that Wendy will run Graveyard and he knows that Auntie will be on the gate. So what I think he's going to do here is going to chair here. And then Auntie's gate is going to take forever to open. So he can either 1, go for Auntie, or 2, go for the Meteor. He's not going to... Is he not going to use his trait at all? So here's the thing, he never killed that bot, so Wendy's kind of hiding next to the bot. So the bot will constantly feed Tinnitus here. So I think Wendy's going to try to position for the dungeon here. But that bot Tinnitus is going to mess with him a little bit. Like, he thinks that Tinnitus is coming from the bot, so I think the Wendy's trying to, like, mask her Tinnitus with the bot. Another reason why mechanic is so broken, because if you don't take the time to kill that bot, because Goatman couldn't kill it because he only did a chip to it. Oh, she's clouding to it. She's cloud. Oh, But no flywheel, no flywheel. There is no flywheel on the meteor, so she can't make it. Oh, that was close. That was really, really, really close. That is going to be the 3-4 Nie. Well played, well played. Barely getting that, dude. Barely getting that. That Tinnitus really messed with him, though. The bot's Tinnitus really messed with him. Oh. Now, this is an interesting one. We have Xiaoma up next here from Team GG going for that Bonathan round 1. We do know that Xiaoma really loves Bonbon and Wheel. I'm surprised it's not a Wheel here. But they're probably going to have a lot of flywheels. That's probably why. Because you got to expect Goatman, so you're going to bring Flywheel. You have Arrow, Mage, Seer, and Officer. This is Persica Seer as well. And Persica Seer, as we all know, is absolutely goated, dude. We have seen this Seer absolutely carry games single-handedly, dude. Single-handedly. And it looks like Xiaoma is going to opt to not chase Persica at all. And is not going for his weird insolence-only Bonbon. He's actually going to keep things pretty standard here with a Detention Trump card build. That is pretty standard from our Bonathan buddy here. Mr. Tinman with the Zeta accessory. Chasing down the Mage. We see Tide Turner Mage, Tide Turner Arrow, Tide Turner First Officer, and Flywheel borrowed on the Seer. So, yeah, everybody was borrowed recently, and everybody just rocking triple Tide. Like, that really is just, like, a very common meta strat right now. That looks to be a guaranteed chip. I don't think there's anything you can do about that one with 3 bombs. But, yeah, I guess, from what I've just been seeing in tournament, triple Tide is just so insanely common. Just gonna take a basic and run away here. We do get a Seer to spectate. Let's see. No Inso. We're gonna warp right here. Probably try to go for Bird. Bird explodes thanks to Bonathan. We dodge that with the time bomb there. That's really good. And Mage should be dead here. Yeah, he's dead. Nothing you can really do there. Not much you can do there. Not much you can do there. Let's see. Let's see. Officer's already in position for the first rescue. But that's a really good kite from Tide Turner Mage. If he was like Flywheel or Knee Jerk, that would have been like way more difficult for Bonathan. But this is just the meta now, bro. Everybody just bringing Tide Turner. Their base kits are enough. Flower's just too good. Mage is too good, bro. Mage is such a good kiter. All right, let's see, Mr. Officer. Let's see. Oh, he hits the chair? Damageless? Okay, he chips. At least he gets away with the chip on the Officer, but that's ridiculous, dude. Damages rescue from the Officer, only to have to use the remote bomb to chip him after the rescue already happens. That is kind of ridiculous. Coating realizes that they cannot rebound, so we're just gonna die off over here in the corner. And Aeroplanes can come in here for the next rescue. I'm gonna watch this rescue very, very cleanly. I really want to see. They might sell, but if he does rescue, I really want to see this. Because Aeroplanist does have tricks that he can do against Bonbon. He can guarantee a free rescue if the Bonbon is in the right position, but it looks like he's positioning right now for a sell, because it's just going to be way, way, way safer. Which is a little unfortunate, because I wanted to see him maybe go for a cheeky rescue here, but it's just too difficult against this Bonbon. Bonbon's camp is just too bonkers. Selling is fine after second chair, but after first, yeah, it's just not the best. They don't have enough Cypher progress. Mage doesn't have any rebound. This is fine. You can just save your Tide Turner and keep your health state, especially how risky it is to fight against a Bonbon. We do actually pop mid Cypher here, probably because... No, they have used Warp. Yeah, Bonbon already did use Warp, so we know what the trade is. And they know that it's not Insolent, so they know that it's probably Detention Trump Card Warp. They probably know that the standard build is coming out here. We do pop another Cypher. Yeah, I guess that's like another thing that makes things really difficult for hunters as well, is what ciphers are the primed ones. Because for audience effect, when you get like those boosts, if you're not watching the ciphers really, really well as a hunter, it's going to be even more complicated to know what ciphers have progress. Obviously, you should always know, but it's just like another thing to keep track of, as opposed to like, you know, the ones that will be, you know, if it's already done, it'll be like popped, you know? Whereas like the ones that aren't popped, it's like, hold on, was that the one that was it? Or was it that one, you know? It's just another thing to keep track of for hunters, and I guess survivors both, but at least survivors have 4 people as opposed to hunter that only has 1, so it's just yet another thing that hunters gotta watch out for in terms of Cypher Rush. We do see a Persica is having a really good straight line gaming kite here. Just gonna die off right here. I did not see how close she was to an owl, but I'm imagining she's at least, knowing Persica, she's at barely, like at the very worst, she is halfway. Aeroplanist is likely going to get the rescue here. Let's see. Yahui is hiding it out here, knowing that we're probably going to get sniped down from this Bonathan. And Aeroplanist should be able to manage a free rescue. Probably not a free rescue here, but should be able to get one without too much trouble. Let's see. Does he have any sneaky trick that he can go for? Let's see. Hover at chair, hover at chair. No, it's Cypher's Prime. You don't really need to. Yeah, you don't need to go for anything super fancy here. Seer explodes. Just going to go for a vault. We're just going to pop. How close are we to an owl, Miss Persica? How close are we? Oh, we're almost there, actually. Hold up. Kaka-kiki? Kaka-kiki. Unfortunate. Oh, unfortunate, bro. Unfortunate. 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 He's going to TP a second too late, I think. Yeah, it's too late. He's too scared. Too scared. Okay, yeah, that was a bit unfortunate from Persica, but to get the owl, so that was still, they got the cool clip there. But now we're moving on to round 2, first half. As you can see, it goes so fast. We see the Shalma busting out the opera singer this time, and up against Patient, Mercenary, Acrobat, Lucky Guy. Lucky Guy is definitely going to take first chase here, most likely. Probably will try to get either Football, Elbow Pad, Perfume, Pocket Watch. I don't think he'll choose Gun. Maybe he'll choose Gun. It is Elbow Pad, okay. Maybe we're going to be Elbow Pad here. Alright, Miss Persica, let's see this kite again here. We do have Knee Jerk. Shalma's opera is moving so fast. Look at this movement. Oh my goodness. Speedy, speedy, speedy Sangria. And look at this triple tide again. Tide, Merc, Tide, Acro, Tide, Patient. It's like it's like what they're doing right now in this meta is so interesting. It's triple tide, but it's like they just basically say, okay, whoever is the kiter, you're gonna have the kite build. Everybody else has tide. That's ridiculous. That's like crazy, dude. That's actually crazy. Beautiful positioning there from Persica, able to avoid and bait the TP here. This is one of the hardest spots for Appa to dash on this map, by the way. Almost everything here is considered the same wall. You have to like dash in between those two things. And Persica should take a first hit right here. Yep, there's the first hit. And we're still not dropping that pallet either. That God pallet is staying there, bro. I am not as good as Persica, bro. I would have dropped that God pallet so long ago. Lucky Guy, I don't think makes it to this pallet right here. Let's see. No, we don't make it to that pallet. Okay. That's a pretty standard kite. Unfortunately, no blink was forced, but a lot of pallets remain, so there is rebound potential. But again, no blink was forced. Maybe it would have been better to have a shorter kite that forces out blink. I actually don't know. We do see that Gwoker is coming on here with the Acrobat. Gwoker is ready to Gwoke all over the place. Does get caught out here, but goes for the slow bomb here. We TP back to avoid the slow bomb, and that pallet is dropped, so we can't hit Gwoke. But we should be able to get this cheeky rescue, trying to delay it for as long as possible. Opera gonna just speed it up, and let's see. Can we force the blink here with a pallet stun? Beautiful from Persica. We're going to try to go for a second pallet stun here. A little bit of movement, a little bit of red lights here. Okay, blink. We can't blink because you messed up the dash. Shalma messed up the dash, so you can't blink there. Ooh. Okay, Persica does kite out the Tide Turner, but probably willed out a blink here. Let's see. There's the blink. And boom. There we go. Okay. Pretty standard. We do instantly swap to TP there as well, that we can shorten our cooldown as quickly as possible. Are we going to not pop Ciphers? We are not popping Ciphers, which means we're going for an audience effect play here. Just going to try to prime it. Just going to try to leave it primed. 96 is good enough. 96 is good enough. That's essentially primed. We'll break this pallet real quick. Mr. Mercenary will come on in here. Come on, Mr. Mercenary. Come on, Knive. You got this. You got the elbow pads. You got the rescues. You got the Tide Turner. Good job, bro. Force that elbow pad. Yep, there we go. Good elbow pad force. Persica will just die off away from the Ciphers. And boop. There we go. All right, this is going to be a very, very standard game. This is looking very, very standard because we're going to be seeing 400% done. Yeah, 400% done while the first person dies. So that is very, very standard. Going to be healing up here a little bit. They actually, I would say, in this position, the survivors actually have a slight advantage because they have a lot of resources and they're going to be full health thanks to this this healing here. Yeah, I would say the survivors have a slight advantage here. Normally in a case like this, when the first person dies, there's 2 injuries, but now there are not 2 injuries, which means Shama needs to work even harder for this next thing. I think that also might just be the audience effect coming in clutch there a little bit. They did start popping once Persica's about to go down. We are going to take a hit right here. It's fine. Just playing it safe. We don't want to take those gambles, you know. We're not Joey Wheeler out here. Last 2 ciphers are 20%. So no matter if Shama TP's on one of them, we're just going to have 2 ready to go. A beautiful pallet stun from Huiyi. Or Huiyi? Huiyi. I forget how to pronounce her name. I'm so bad at pronouncing a lot of the China players' names. Oh wow, what a vault from the mercenary. Okay, hold on, that was kind of crazy. Very, very good vault back here. We're gonna probably see final elbow pad being used. No, we're not. We're actually gonna save our elbow pad. That actually, I agree with that. I agree with that. Save your items for endgame. I do agree with that. We are gonna TP2 coaching, but again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They just need to finish up these last few ciphers. Oh, a miss input from Xiaoma there. I think they wanted to swing and not throw the cape. I don't know why you would throw cape there. That was, I don't know what that was, but that was a huge miss input. We are just gonna go for a quick hook here. Likely gonna take our hit. Right here. Boom, there's the hit. Okay. And we popped the cipher interface. No way, dude. That is hilarious. That's a really good game plan, actually. That is really, really smart from this patient. That was really, really smart from Koting. Good patience from the patient. It's in his name. He's got it. And there it goes. Okay. Patient will go down. They can either send in Acrobat or Mercenary to rescue. Because there is no TP, they should just do the standard of sending Acro to rescue here. Most likely, Mercenary will continue to go for the Cypher. Now let's see if Guok can Guok his way on in here. That's the big question. Can Guok all the way in here? Shouldn't be too difficult for Guok to Guok, but we'll see. I love using Guok as a verb, dude. It is hilarious. He's just Guoking. Mercenary is going to actually opt to hide it out here, which I do not disagree with. Because he's gonna go down if not. Let's see here. Around this pallet. We're gonna break the pallet. Are we gonna bother using the last elbow pad? I don't think that we are. Are we? We are not. Okay. We're just gonna die off in the corner. We're just gonna die off in the corner, yeah. Okay, sure. Just gonna die off in this corner. We have 2 ciphers at 76, but basically whoever takes next kite needs to live. We're gonna see the Acro holding down the bomb. Guok is gonna try to Guok. We did not chair? Oh. Why? Why are we not sharing? I think it's to bait the patient onto the cipher, because she wants to TP to the patient. That's what she wants to do. But the patient's not on the cipher. He's not falling for it. There's the TP. There it is. Shama saw that cipher wiggling for like two and a half seconds. Another pallet stun! Another pallet stun! But with this strategy, the mercenary bleeds out guaranteed. Or rather, sorry, burns out his self-heal guaranteed. This positioning, we should be able to pop. It's gonna be a little late, but we pop. We're gonna have to go for an instant hook. Just max distance hook, max distance hook. Oh, what a hook. That was really good body language from the patient, making it look like he was gonna go to the other window, but goes to this one instead. Still does die pretty soon, but there is no TP. And that was like a long enough kite that I think Shama cannot make it. That was smart. Also, if you died closer, that means he would be able to figure out sooner and get to the gate sooner. But that is going to be a tied game. A tied game for GGWG. Both sides playing very well this game, actually. Very, very well. That is going to be the draw, though. Well played indeed. And now it's round 2, second half, and we got Bald Bro. Oh my gosh, Bald Bro gaming against Hulla. Okay, they actually willingly went Hullabaloo into Bald. Interesting. Finn, Bald, Lucky, and Enchantress. Okay, we might have tied Finn, tied Bald. Tied Lucky too? No, okay. Tied Finn, tied Bald. 5 on the other 2. Inso detention and That's gonna be warp on Nie's Hulla. We've got, what is that? Nostalgic. I always forget where Nostalgic is because they moved it from like top right to top or bottom right, I think, on the Persona web. It's kind of hard to tell. Chasing Frog Fin here first, though. Frog Fin only has Tide. But Double Ball should be enough to kite. He didn't actually break the ball, which means Finn could loop back around there. We're going to go for a cheeky little Pallet Stun, but he's actually not looping back to his ball, which is interesting. He does take a hit here, but will get the speed boost. That's a lot of speed for this Finn, getting all the way here to the graveyard. Probably going to drop this God Pallet here. Yep, dropping the Pallet here. We're just going to wait for jump, it looks like. Bro, just break the pallet. Just break the pallet? Hello? Actually, I guess you didn't need to. I guess it worked out there for Nia. Huh. I guess maybe he was threatening the fact that he was going to have jump. I don't know. I guess it works out. I guess it works out there. Baldbro's going to smoke him a little bit closer. Baldbro's going to smoke all the way over here. We may be able to see Finn run back into his ball, maybe? All right, let's see this, Baldbro. Come on, Baldbro, go! Use your bald attack! Become bald! Yes. Thump! Yeah, there's the smoke. Baldbro, give him the smoke, bro. Baldbro, give him the smoke. And Finn's running away. He's not running towards his ball. He's just not going to get that ball back. Okay, he's never getting that ball back, I guess. Pallet Stun? Nah, okay. You're not going to drop anything. That makes sense. You're pretty much dead here. Put him in black to slow him down. Let's sneak into that pallet there. Dying near the Enchantress, actually. Oh, my. Hold up. She's not close enough. Yeah, she's not close enough. Finn needed like 1 extra second of Tide. Wasn't close enough there. Not yet close enough. We do leave Cyphers at 99 for the boost. And next rescuer is going to be the Lucky Guy here. Lucky Guy coming in with a elbow pad and a gun. Call him the real mercenary. Cyphers are a little slow. They are a little bit slow, but audience effect should help. Neom from the Lucky Guy with that beautiful elbow pad. He cannot use the gun. He can't use gun. Good rescue. Pew pew. Oh, he hit a wall! Ah, Lucky! Lucky! This guy Lucky, bro. This guy Lucky hit a wall. Oh, that is so unfortunate. How unfortunate. And wow, what a read from Nia! Or wait, was that Wanted Order? I actually didn't know. It was either, I don't know if I saw the Wanted Order. But regardless, that was still a pretty good warp. Let's see here. Down goes the Lucky Guy. Cyphers have caught up immensely. However, this is second chair. Nia can actually win this. He definitely can. Because that Cypher at 61 is still significantly behind. Baldbro's gonna just go for the smoke, and he's just gonna commit to the Enchantress here, I think. Let's see. Scared of a Pallet Stun. We do have Flywheel on our Patty. Everything's in cooldown right now, which is good. What is he planning? He's just waiting for things, I guess. Why would you? Oh, I guess the Lucky Guy was there. I actually didn't know where the Lucky Guy was moved. I kind of thought that the Lucky Guy got moved way closer to the Baldbro, and then the Baldbro was going for rescue, and the Enchantress was kiting. I literally could not tell. Wow, I'm a bot. All right, missed the Flywheel. Your body language is too obvious there. Yeah, it's gonna be a down. This is 4 kill. This is 4 kill because Lucky Guy dies, Patty dies. Baldbro's gonna come in. Baldbro's gonna come in. But he's gonna carry the Enchantress into the corner. Yeah, that makes sense. He knows he can't get the chariot. He knows Baldbro's gonna try to come in. So he's just gonna go to pick up the Enchantress dropper, stall the heal stall, or stall the healing, and then get her in there. Baldbro smoking all around. Let's see. Ooh, scary, scary, scary. Ooh, where'd they go? Lucky Guy does go down. Yeah. And they don't have enough Cyphers. Enchantress can self-heal here, but now with Enchantress' self-heal burned, that's basically 4 kill, bro. That's basically 4 kill. He's gonna go straight for the Bald. Bald Cypher is only 85. It's not good enough. Yeah, there's nothing that they can really do. There's double. Not really getting these double clones too much. Down he goes. Yep, Bald's dead. Baldbro is cooked. Probably gonna chair Baldbro. No. Are we gonna drop him in the corner? Or are we gonna chair? We're gonna We're gonna chair. Okay. I think it's cause Nia only needs a 3-kill, right, to win. Yeah, they only need a 3-kill, cause they tied. So he can literally just like sit here and they just win. So I guess PPZ will just play for points here or something. Just play to get like 1 out for points. But otherwise, it is cooked. It is a 3-kill. So that is going to be the win for WBG. I think we can probably just like skip ahead a little bit here. Wait for the chair time. Yep, we did indeed find out the Enchantress. Let's see if she can get Dungeon. Let's see. Dungeon is like right there. She might be able to get it. Let's see. Put red. Stun. Hit. And no Dungeon, unfortunately. A second too late. What a shame for the Enchantress. Still, that was a good 2 sets of games. Good 2 sets of games there. And somebody gave me a honey cake. Oh my gosh, delicious. I don't know who it was, but another honey cake? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I love the honey cake. It is so delicious. I love honey cake. But yeah, everybody, that is going to be it for today. So thank you so much for watching. It was fun to watch some more IVLs. Mostly just been IJL recently. Another honey cake. Oh my gosh, I'm getting fed today, bro. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I'll see y'all later, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.